Hey fellas, I wanted to kind of go over with you the blast play and why it is so effective. I put this picture here of boxing because, as the saying goes, well, it's not a saying, it's a fact. The fastest way from point A to point B is a straight line, and blast just is that punch. There are two reasons that blast is so effective. The first reason is that it is immune to the rush. And as you saw in the videos, the rusher will never get to the quarterback in time for that throw to not be got off. So the primary reason that we set up this formation and use blast is that most teams prefer a cover two. They practice it the most. It's what we ran for years. The threat of blast basically will force them out of this, and I'll show you how that happens. So as you can see, the distance is crucial as to why in our doubles wide formation we're only 5 yards from the center, and why cover two has such a hard time against this threat of blast. So you can see in the picture how the outside linebackers have to pinch inside so much. The normal hole in a normal formation you'll see on the outside zone against a cover two, which is still somewhat weak. Watch this hole shrink, or I'm sorry, this hole enlarge as blast becomes a threat. It provides us so many options in the flats, in the short, medium, and even somewhat long zones. And so a team eventually is going to have to adjust, and they're going to have to figure out how to beat us in a cover three. And so this is the formation we're going to usually see, which we want teams in, because one, they're not as comfortable with it most of the time, and two, it gives them a whole new set of problems and us a whole new set of opportunities, which is why we're working on ducks and other things that will exploit these zones in a variety of ways. So this is just a heads up. I wanted you guys to understand kind of the base system of blast and how our offense is built and what we're looking to continue to expand into, knowing that we're going to be dictating how the defensive formations are going to be lined up.